This is Pickle, my pet king crab that I rescued from the grocery store. But we're not eating him for dinner. Instead, we're trying to save him and keep him as a pet. And if it works, we're going to build him the deep ocean with the sunken Titanic. But it's not gonna be easy.
If he doesn't eat, he will die.
I'm back at the grocery store to find an Alaskan king crab. They have a ton of blue crabs and tanks full of lobsters. But then I saw him with those cute beady eyes, and I knew I had to try to save him. I can't believe Pickle was going to be someone's dinner. Even though he weighs only 6 pounds, he cost over $300. But it was the best money I ever spent. We need to rush to get him back to the studio. We can't let him die in this box. So here's the game plan to save Pickle. First, we need to get him into a hospital tank. Then, we need to build up his strength. And finally, we're building Pickle the Titanic. And while I'm building, can you spot these characters hidden somewhere in this video? Pickle is home safely, but we might be too late to save him. He can barely stand up and is really weak. So I'm slowly acclimating him with salt water. At first, it didn't seem to be working. But then, I saw his whiskers moving. I was feeling pretty confident until I got some troubling news.
Supermarket crabs are really weak. They're not meant to be pets. They're meant to be dinner.
I hope I didn't make a mistake. Meanwhile, Adam was researching how to save Pickle.
There are 3 types of king crab: red, blue, and golden. They're kind of like Pokemon.
My captain is literally driving the boat with his food.
We have everything we need for Pickle's hospital tank. We're mimicking the ocean floor with sand and some rocks. But nothing in here is alive. Luckily, these live rocks will help jumpstart our ecosystem.
These tiny holes have living organisms inside them.
Time to fill it up. Oh no!
The water should not be this cloudy.
If we just throw Pickle in, he could die. So I added a filter and waited. And finally, we were ready to add Pickle to his hospital tank. And he immediately started to move.
Oh my gosh, he's waving!
Look at his tiny whiskers. But when I offered him a snack, he didn't eat it.
If he doesn't eat, he will die.
My plan is to catch a healthy king crab to help Jamie. This way we have the best chance to save Pickle. But then, the wind started to change. We're in the open ocean now, and the waves are really starting to get big. And if you know me, this was really bad news. I feel so sick.
We need to act quick to save Pickle. And thanks to today's sponsor, YouTube Premium, I can do research on king crabs without interruptions or ad breaks. But at first, all I could find were these videos of people eating king crabs.
We cannot let Pickle see these comments.
It turns out king crabs need very cold water with a lot of oxygen to survive. At first, I tried these bags of ice.
These melted way too quick.
I have a better idea. With YouTube Premium's background play, you can keep watching YouTube while you're doing other things. I picked these up for more oxygen and a chiller to keep the water ice cold. With smart downloads, you can download videos to watch offline, anywhere, anytime. Deep breaths, Pickle, deep breaths. The water is much colder. This is great.
It's working!
So try YouTube Premium today and get a free 2-month trial using my link. After all of our great ideas, Pickle still isn't eating. Let's turn off the light and see if this helps. You see, crabs are scavengers and will eat just about anything. My vampire crab Victor loves turtle food. Noodle, my blue crab, loves shrimp.
Pickle hasn't eaten in a week. We need to take him to the hospital.
Meanwhile, Adam was making some friends.
You're not going to believe what we just spotted. Check out these Californian sea lions.
Which means the crabs aren't far from here. It's time to set our first trap. There are so many crabs down there. I have to be really careful not to fall in because this water is freezing cold.
Now we just relax and we wait for the crabs to come to us.
Me and Pickle are at a special vet in Chicago.
This is our last shot to save Pickle.
Wow, Pickle is really impressive.
Dr. Boyd says that Pickle's shell looks healthy, but he needs to eat if he's going to survive. Crabs are attracted to strong smells, so we need to get creative.
There is nothing in our trap. But the good news is the bait is gone. And after many failed attempts... Oh, we actually got something. We got one. Ooh, and he is angry. This is a Dungeness crab. It's like the Temu version of an Alaskan king crab. But we can still learn from him. Ah! Oh, he got me. Most crabs have a very strong grip. Wow. This crab has a tough shell and is very active. Pickle will need a lot of space when he gets better.
Back at the studio, I started experimenting with food. I added fresh garlic like the vet said. At first, Pickle was scared of it. But then, this happened.
Got it!
No way! Pickle just wouldn't stop eating. This is an amazing sign. So I brought my sister over to meet him.
Oh my god, it's so big. Can I feed him? Yes.
But then I realized the vet was right. He's getting too strong and trying to climb out.
We're gonna need a way bigger tank.
And that means we need a stand.
Get to work.
First, we need a frame. Pickle's tank is 200 gallons. That means it'll weigh as much as a giraffe. If it exploded, there'd be water everywhere, so it needs to be super strong. The stand is looking a little plain, so I have a really cool idea for the design. I just hope Jamie likes it.
Pickle isn't the only animal I've saved from the grocery store. You see, I rescued Mochi a few months ago, but recently she hasn't been doing well.
I thought Mochi had a fungus, so I put her in a special tank. And that's when I noticed she was carrying thousands of eggs.
And this morning, I found thousands of lobster babies in her tank. But they had nothing to eat, and when I looked closer, you could see how thin they were. I had to do something. At first, I tried fish food.
They're completely ignoring the fish food.
So I tried baby brine shrimp instead. And I could literally see their tiny tummies go orange. I even caught this special moment under the microscope. No way! He got a shrimp!
It's gonna be really challenging to raise these guys.
We are almost done with the stand. It looks awesome, but I just hope this works. I have a surprise for Jamie, but I'm not quite done yet.
Right on time, our Titanic is complete. I modified a 3D print to look just like the famous ship. But we have a problem. The Titanic hit an iceberg and split into 2 pieces. So I'm gonna try and fix this. Now this looks like a shipwreck.
Now we just need the tank on the stand.
Adam smashed it. The stand looks insane. This is the largest tank we have at the studio. And not because it's tall, but because it's super wide. This means Pickle will have a lot of room to explore. It's finally time to add Pickle. But first, I'm giving you a private charter on my mini submarine. This is so cool. We're visiting the Titanic. I can't believe we got Pickle from the grocery store. He was almost someone's dinner. And now he's home safe and can do his favorite thing, eat. I'm so proud of him.